Hi there, I'm Puela Lunaris. Today we are in my native Spain, in Jerez de la Frontera, which holds the Andalusian Flamenco Documentation Center, which is where I come every year to bring you more information, accurate information about flamenco. So let me show you around. It's really a fascinating place. It's located in the Plaza San Juan de Dios. These are orange blossom trees, and right now it's March 1st and spring is already settled in, which is magnificent. So it's a blessing to be here researching, and it's really fun. So let me show you a little bit how beautiful this is. It's a palace. It's a palace from the 18th century, the 1700s. That's amazing. And the documentation center is hosted inside this beautiful palace. Let me show you around now. It's a Festival Flamenco de Jerez. So for 2 weeks, there's people from all over the world coming over to Jerez to participate in workshops, to participate in performances, to connect with other people who love flamenco from around the world. So they have this temporary bookstore here, and they also have things that you can purchase, and they also have like different types of activities that are special only for the festival. Another great thing before we go upstairs with the actual documentation is that they have a gallery. And this year they have a very special exhibition about paintings from the 1800s. I'm really fascinated. This was one of my favorite exhibitions. Every year they have a different exhibition, and this year is like really gorgeous because it has a lot to do with the romantic times. They also play music. And I love the work the romantic intellectuals did, you know, the painters and the musicians and the writers brought up to the world the beauty of Spain and the exoticism of Spain at that time. I don't know if you can see some of the paintings, but some people criticize the romantics because they said they were very idealistic. Perhaps they were, but it was a revolution because they came up at a time where the Industrial Revolution was hitting Europe really hard and people lived in the harshest conditions. Kids were working from like 4 a.m. to 9 p.m. at night. Really, 6-year-old kids, you know, and people lived in slums in Europe at that time, and the romantics brought back the joy of life. And yeah, maybe a world of fantasy that people needed to renew themselves. And I can see how pop culture in the 21st century still has inherited from the Romantic Revolution that need for fantasy and that need for exoticism and that need for going beyond the daily life, the ordinary, and to the realms of the extraordinary. And so that's where flamenco came up as a performing art, because the romantic intellectuals and artists really valued it very much, and then they began writing books and painting, and so that brought about the value of flamenco into the mainstream. And ever since, flamenco has become a performing art that is all over the world, really cherished. So this is the Andalusian Documentation Center in Jerez de la Frontera, southwestern Spain, in the province of Cádiz. And as you can see, it's a beautiful palace that has Baroque and Rococo architecture. And now this is the main patio. This is the traditional type of homes in southern Spain, in Mérida, in Sevilla, and Jerez, which has an atrium in the center. This style of houses came from the Roman Empire, where there is an atrium in the center, and then as you can see upstairs, the balconies get light from this center atrium, which we call patio, a patio andaluz. So that's the beauty of that. And they have offices here. And then they have those are like offices in there where they run the place. And then they have an additional patio in here, which is closed right now. Otherwise, I'll show it to you. And then in this other door, which is right now closed, they have workshops, like really good workshops on flamenco clapping. That's only during the festival. They have beautiful collections of fans, which I don't know if you can see from here. They are really pretty. And now let me take you upstairs, which is where every book, every film, mostly every film, not every single one, but many, many films, and every book ever written about flamenco is hosted in this documentation center. And it's just really amazing to be here if you're interested in the history, in the culture, because they offer everything for free. And here is a filming, like a movie theater. Let's take a quick peek. Yeah, they just finished the movie, look. It's dark in here. And they have this, in this movie theater, those are the credits that are rolling. You see, they offer movies continuously the whole time that the place is open, which is usually 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. And they have also here, they do different types of events. You know, they have a whole sitting room, like a little auditorium to show movies and to host events. And then we just go upstairs to show you the documentation. And it's just very pretty. They have artwork all over. Very gorgeous. And you know this is the door, special. And here, we even in the hallways, this is really awesome because it's filled with original artwork from different times in history. You know, like this is Aurora La Cougigny, who was a very famous dancer at the time of the Café Cantantes, called the Golden Age. And then this is upstairs, you see. Now we can see low below the atrium, the patio where we were. And this is, let me see if you can see it. That's Chorro Humo, who is from Granada and was a gypsy that fascinated the romantic intellectuals and painters in the 1800s. So it's all kinds of beautiful original artwork in the halls. And now we are entering the documentation center, so we have to be quiet. But before we go there, which is where everything is hosted, let me walk you around very quickly, because they have, if you ever come, make sure to go around the atrium, the patio, because they have original documents about flamenco with like programs from the earliest times and original guitars that were, you know, like really maybe some of the first guitars ever made. And just looking at the whole permanent exhibition of artwork in this place is just so magnificent. Sometimes I could be watching these postures of the dancers for hours, and just by looking at them, at their posture, we can learn so much about dancing, because yeah, those postures are the origins of any dance that you're gonna do. The shape, the posture, the form, how you position your body is just so primordial, so important. Okay, so we continue, and now we're gonna go where all the documentation is, and then we have to be quiet because people are researching in there. So, but I'm just gonna show you around. Okay, so here we enter and they have audiovisual media, you know, in all these places, and you can come and request any movie or music or books. Most of the books are in Spanish, but they also have books in other languages. And so this magnificent place, and it's all free of charge. So it's incredible to have this resource. And the people here are so helpful. They always help out with everything. You see, people are researching, and here's the same more booths to watch and to learn and to research and to share. So that was my walk around of the Andalusian Documentation Center, el Centro Andaluz de Documentación del Flamenco en Jerez de la Frontera. And if you want to benefit from my many years of research, come over to puelalonaris.com, where you can find and enjoy articles, documentaries, online courses, interviews, fascinating interviews, and more. I'm always creating more and more, and music as well. So come over, share, contribute, and benefit from all my work of many years of research. I look forward to get to know you, to hear from you, and also make sure to subscribe so I can keep you posted when new videos are uploaded. All right, take care. Hasta pronto. Bye.
La casa huele a gloria, dime que